Water signs, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. May or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. All right. I'm sorry, my edges of my sweater is all chewed up. That's cool. I might let it continue to chew up, but for now, let me roll them up. Okay. All right. Just to get that out of your way there. All right. Let's get overall messages. Overall messages for you. We're going to go with each sign overall and then open up the main event here with the common denominator. Okay. Let's start with Pisces. Pisces overall. Overall, transcend your emotions, face your demons, face your fears. Okay, get an objective overview, detached point of view. All right, that's what's up. Scorpio, what's good? Scorpio said, have some respect. Do you feel me? Here's the ancestor card. This is final judgment. Okay, Scorpio has made their final decision, or final decisions are the issue for Scorpio at the moment. Okay, or somebody is being called judgment upon. All right, Cancer, what are you saying overall? The Cancer juice is all about the high priestess. Okay, it's all about the high priestess. It's all about connection, higher connection, deeper connections, psychic connections, intuitive connections, and having access to that world. You know, uh, seeing what's behind the black veil. Okay, absolutely. So, common denominator. Okay, there's the ancestors again in the card of the dead. Okay, the literal death card in my deck. Major arcana, major arcana, major arcana. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let us continue. Oh, look, the ancestors, you the ancestors, boo. Or some lovers are separated, but they care about each other. Let's figure out more. Like minds, having a healing conversation. Okay, either somebody is having a psychically healing conversation and they're psychically communicating, and or the high priestess knows about this healing conversation that's, I'm going to guess, about to take place, because otherwise what would be the significance of the high priestess knowing that, right? Absolutely. So, okay, seeing the root cause clearly. Here's the dead. Here's seeing the root causes clearly. Here's divine timing. Okay, so somebody is starting to understand what the creator was working on, like why this had to happen, or why these experiences took place, or something around there. Okay, let's find out more. Using words to remove obstacles. Okay, that's getting around. Okay, and we got a healing conversation. Words to remove obstacles, healing conversation, connection, communication. That's interesting. Ten of Cups. This is going from 0 to 2 suddenly in the creativity process here, because they're both helping each other come up. Pow. That's what's happening in that card. And so that's more meaningful now here with the Ten of Cups card. So all things in their rightful place, everything as it should be, the ultimate fulfillment, ultimate favorable outcome. Okay. Sorry, I got to put my rocks because it's windy. All right. There we are. There we are. So, bursting free of limiting beliefs. Wheel of Fortune. Realization upon which your very existence depends. Somebody didn't think to say something. Pow, sudden new beginning, right up in here. I'm missing a rock. Oh, really? I'll be all right. I will be fine. Okay. All right. So, yes, sudden new beginning. Going from 0 to 2, suddenly, sudden new beginning. Surprise, sudden new beginning. Somebody new. Look like here. Somebody new. Okay. Well, let us move on here about the dead and the divine timing. And the ancestors helping the living and the living helping the ancestors, right up under the Pisces juice here of transcending your emotions and facing your fears, maybe of the spirit world, right? Because we transcend demons in this card, and in this card, we reach out to the ancestors. So that's a whole different crew right there. So it looked like somebody is leaving one crew and they're going to another crew, whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? Like they was around some bad actors, the Deplorables, right? That's who they was hanging out with. And now they're going to hang out with some official people, who have official rank. You know, I get the sensation of real official people, like the real ones. So because the ancestors, that's why. And then the high priestess, ancestors, high priest, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the office. That's like the Senate and the motherfucking House. You know what I'm saying? Like unless that's exactly what the Senate is. That's all good, you know what I'm saying? Right? America, good enough, right? So right. So these real official people. Oh, okay. All right, that's interesting. So it's like um how if somebody is a cop or some sort of part of the human government, right? That's one level of authority. But then there's a spiritual government, right? The real officials, exactly, like that, the real officials, right? And so obviously, this is like, the high priestess. Who would she be? She would be maybe the vice president, the secretary of state. She would be up in the cabinet. She's like a cabinet kind of person. You know what I'm saying? And then of course the ancestors. That's the Council on Foreign Affairs. The World Economic Forum, like some sort of world entity government on the spirit level kind of thing, right? Boom, that's them. So, okay, cool, cool, cool. Ancestors, divine timing, reaching out for an opportunity to connect the lovers, lovers, divine twins, mutual respect. Somebody is trying to reach out to they lover. Strategy guy, thinker guy. Okay. Thinker guy has thought of something. I know, right? Yeah, that's what thinker guy supposed to do. He thought of something. He's in his head perhaps about this. Maybe. Yeah, that's reasonable, I think. Especially if we're in the middle of transcending our emotions and facing our fears, facing our demons. He's in his head about this relationship or about this partnership. He wants it. There's some sort of go toward it. Wherever this partnership is with the real officials, whoever they are. Okay? Whoever's rocking with the ancestor juice. Okay. Yeah. So they want to reach out for opportunities to connect. That's what this okay, so this is the middle of the transition right here in these cards right here. And this is what's driving it essentially. This is what this guy's focused on. He's doing this in order to fulfill this card, make this card true here with the divine twins. He's trying to make this card true. He feels that it's divine time, meaning it is so, like he feels that it's bigger than him, is my point. He feels like it's bigger than him. Think of that. But he's doing this maneuver. So, grace and mercy of safe passage. Why? He feels He feels like he could get the grace and mercy of safe passage because he knows, he can see the root cause clearly now. He knows what the shit is now. That's the sensation that I'm getting here. He knows what it is. He knows the right thing. Do the right thing. And it's on his mind. Like he's very, it's very important to him that the right thing get done right here. Look like here. Because, and I mean, like, I feel like he's on a mission. That's the sensation that I get, because he can see the root causes clearly, and that's meaningful, apparently. Okay, that's meaningful, because now he's looking at divine time like he knows how to tell time. That's the sensation that I get. It's like somebody who was in the world, like an alien, like an alien, like they was in the world, they didn't know how the world worked. Like what's important to you people? How do you socialize? Things like that. Like they didn't know shit like that. And now they know how to read your clock. They know what that clock means, to each and every different person. It's like they know now where they're at. It's like, okay, I know how to get around town. I know how to, okay, y'all go on the subway and that takes you around to places. You know what I'm saying? It reaches this area, goes about that far. Like he has a sense of the situation. That's what I get out of that. Yeah. And he feels confident, apparently, that, like he has assessed. That's the sensation that I get. He has assessed, because this is thinker guy. Okay. He has assessed that all he has to do is the right thing. I mean, I don't mean to make that sound smaller than what it is, but I feel that he has discovered something, the code, how something works, how to manifest, how to use his energy, how to focus, how to assess, quite possibly. Like he cracked the case on some level, bursting free of limiting beliefs. Something he thought wasn't possible is now possible. I think that happened in the Earth sign reading. And he knows that being the cool, calm, wise decision making cat, maybe he didn't think he could be the cool, calm, wise decision making cat. Maybe he didn't think he had the critical analysis skills. Okay, so he seems to have found out that he actually does, and all you have to do is like apply them. That's the sensation that I get here with the Ace of Wands, do the right thing, do the divine work, thinker guy, King of Swords, divine union on his mind, divine twins, divine lovers, equal partnership, something like that. Reaching out for an opportunity to connect. And now he feels like, since I've transcended my emotions and my demons, faced my fears, bursted free of limiting beliefs, now I know how to get the goal met. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let's go further. All right, separated from a distance, still care about each other. Confused, have an instinct to move forward, but not sure how to put something into words. To start a new beginning here. Empress High Priestess figure. Healing herself, and somebody's watching her in the bushes. So I get the sensation that this guy, thinker guy, wise, cool, calm, decision-making cat guy, he's in the bushes, watching. He wants to say something. Okay, look, wait, okay, okay. He's in the bushes. He wants to say something to this lady. He's not sure how to put it into words. They're still connected at a distance. They still care about each other. Or if this is just about the ancestors, you and the ancestors have your back, you they boo. Okay, don't be confused. Trust your instincts and heal yourself, and have a culture of healing yourself. All right, so get off on your floor. So, right, trust yourself. I get the sensation. Trust your instincts. Emperor. Be firm in your will. In your will about a new beginning, in your will about renewal, renewing yourself and taking care of yourself like a man, in the sense of discipline, consistent, persistent, tangible, like those principles. Take care of yourself like with those emperor principles. How the emperor handles his business. You dig it? Final judgment. You dig it? Like, take care of yourself like you're the fucking president and you're also the Secret Service. You treat yourself like that. Like you're the president and the Secret Service simultaneously. That's how you handle yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you don't expose yourself to the bullshit unnecessarily. You feel me? Trust your instincts. So if we're on the lover's floor, somebody is separated at a distance, they've made a decision. I get the sensation here in Scorpio world. They this is the common denominator, but this is the Scorpio juice, y'all. Okay, so definitely share the Scorpio juice with the rest of the water signs, and that's what I'm getting out of that. Somebody doesn't know what to say. They want to use words to remove obstacles, though. They've made up their mind. That's what they're gonna do. They're not sure how they're gonna do it. That's why he's thinker guys in his head thinking about reaching out for an opportunity to connect. He needs to trust his instincts, or he's trusting his instincts. Facing the inconvenient truth. A realization upon which your very existence depends. So he knows he has to face the inconvenient truth in order to change his fortune. He knows he has to use words to remove obstacles in order to change his fortune. Yeah, I get a lot of about the energy. Okay, I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. And I don't mean to reduce it or anything or trivialize it, but that's the energy that I get when somebody is about to do something. That's because it's final judgment. So it's like it's already been decided. It just has to play out. Right. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Yes. Okay, so it looks like there's two things. There's two things. Somebody is in their feelings about, the inconvenient truth, what it is. They're feeling some kind of way about it. Hmm. Like, now look what I got to do, kind of thing. But they plan to do it though. Like, that's not, the fact that it's inconvenient truth. That's not deterring this person, you know. But they are feeling some kind of way, you know, about it, about the fact that it's inconvenient. Um, but it looks like they want to nourish. They want to provide emotional nourishment. They want to be trustworthy, and they want to say something about that. Because the renewal, yeah, they in their feelings and their head about you look like here, okay, or you're observing this and this is happening to somebody else. Either way, get off on your floor. hmm Okay. Oh, let me shuffle a little. Let's go over to the 0 becomes 2, the healing conversation over here with the Cancer juice. Yes, cutting out something before it becomes a problem. I suspect this healing conversation is supposed to achieve that. It's a forced sacrifice. Or somebody has to cut something out and they want to express that they are cutting it out, and they have to express it. Or whatever it is, they have to do it, or they feel the need to express it. I'm not sure which. Get off on your floor. Or both. Okay, I get the sensation that they are doing this out of love. Yeah, they feel pressure to communicate. Mm-hmm. Possibly pressure to heal. Profound realization of self, something they realize they must do. End of the cycle. Once they do this, whatever this is, whatever they're cutting out before it becomes a problem or whatever they're healing, it closes the cycle. It's an act of love, self-love, quite possibly. And it's the end of the cycle. Beginning of a new cycle, end of a cycle. Right. Somebody is starting what the man in the mirror look like here. They asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer, okay? God might have get this message from a high priestess, or your intuitive faculties have caused you to have a realization of this nature, some sort of inner, profound realization of self, looking in the mirror, magic mirror. And of course, she's using the river as her magic mirror here, taking care of herself regularly, right? Like a man, right? Like doing it with muscle, in other words. Okay, and or she's being viewed from the bushes. Okay, so the deception, somebody has learned how to see through the deception, if that's what it was. And therefore they want to start a new beginning. Like a, what did they call it in tag, or when the kids say it, what is it? Uh, Not backsies, not redo, but it's like that. It's like a redo. I get this redo type of energy. All right, fantastic. Where did this card come from? Oh, it came from here. All right, fantastic. Listen, I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. For more deep ass readings where we see that we have to transcend our demons and face our fears and make up our mind and put our foot down and follow our intuition, follow our instincts. And deep ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Start discriminating wisely. If you need a personal, get in contact with me and join the Facebook group. Talk to like minds and get some extra juice every now and again. All right. I will talk to you soon. Party people behind the black veil.